Welcome back, students. The topic for today's discussion is built-in string functions. Let me directly go to Python Interactive notebook. Let me execute one by one method. There itself, I will try to explain each and every method. Now let us discuss one by one methods, that is inbuilt methods that are present in string. So one is a len. Len is a function. It takes, see here, it takes a string as a parameter. Print len of string. In the string, I have given good morning. In another string named str, I have given hi, how are you? Length equal to len of str. Here, length is going to hold the total number of characters that are present in the variable called as str. Anyhow, remember, len is a function which it takes string as a parameter and returns integer as a result. On running this particular code, good morning occupies 12 characters. Hi, how are you has occupied 13 characters. I have issued a print statement like this. That is a length. 13 is the length of the string. Hi, how are you? Now we are moving on to the next method called as count. This is an important method. See here you do have three variations. String dot count of a particular substring. Here the string is ABC, ABC, ABC. I am trying to count how many AB are present there in the given string. The given string is ABC, ABC, ABC. When I run the code, it gives me the answer as 3. You can able to find 3 AB there. With respect to the second one, you are having one more parameter other than what I am going to count. AB is what I am going to count, whereas 2 indicates start from the second location. Second location, you will be trying to check from C. So you are having only 2 there and hence the output is 2. And with respect to the third one, you are having a starting value as well as you are having a ending value. Here it goes ending value minus 1. I have indicated a len of ABC, ABC, ABC. Len of ABC, ABC, ABC is 9. 2, 9. Now it goes from 2 to 8. So the 8th character is B. Again, you are going to have only AB, which is 2 times. So here, let us move on to the next example. Index method. Count, yes, index. Index method is there. Again, it also has 3 formats. It returns the lowest index of the substring which I am trying to search. ABC, ABC, ABC dot index of AB. This is what I'm going to search. This will return me the answer as 0 for the second print statement. Whereas for the third print statement, I am trying to check the occurrence of AB, comma 2. Now starting from the second location, I can able to find on the third location, I am able to find AB. Whereas I am trying to start with a position and end with a position wherein I am not able to find AB there, and hence for the third, that is the fourth print statement, the system throws an error. Kindly note, when the searched substring is not present there in the substring, index method returns an error. So This can be compensated via another method called as find. Find will return a value minus 1. Find will return a value minus 1 if the searched substring is not present. See here, for the previous one, if I try to give index, let me again run once again. For find, I cannot able to find a substring there. 4 to 5 now, I'm going to take only one character. I'm trying to search AB. So AB is not present there. It is giving me minus 1. I am trying to replace this find with the index. This will throw me an error. I hope this is clear. So we'll move on to the next method. Is_alnum is going to check whether the entered string is alphanumeric, means it can have a combination of both alphabet as well as numeric, or numeric alone or alphabet alone, not any other than alphabets and numeric. See, for the 3 print statements, that is line number 2, 3, 4, it is going to give me the result as true. And for the 5th print statement, it is going to give me the result as false. Why? Because you are having a special character there. Now moving on to this example, is alpha. It is going to check only whether the entered string or the given string contains only characters. It should not have the combination of even character and number. That is also not accepted. See here, except the first, that is the second print statement, that is the line number 2 print statement, line number 3, 4, 5 is going to yield a result called as false. Why? Because ABC followed by number, which is not accepted. Again, in line number 4, you are having only numbers, that is not accepted. Line number 5, digits as well as special character, not accepted. So, except the first one, all others are false. Now we are trying to check whether an entered string contains only digits. So, except line number 4, that is for line number 4, all the other 3 print statement, it is going to yield a result to false. Now we are trying to check is lower. This function again gives me a Boolean value, true or false. Here H is in capital and all the other 2 letters are in small letter. This will yield a result to false. In the third print statement, you are having all the 3 characters in caps. So it is going to obviously return me false. Whereas in the 4th print statement, I am having high. It is going to give me the result as true. Now I am trying to get an input. I am trying to check whether the entered name is lower or not. Let us run this code. For the first 2 statement, it is false. For the 3rd statement, it is true. I am trying to enter karma. So this will be true. Why? Because all the characters are in small letters. So this will be giving the result as true. Now moving on to is upper. It is going to check whether the entered string is fully in uppercase or not. If it is in fully uppercase, now it returns true. If it is not in uppercase, now it is going to return false. See here, except the 3rd line, that is this print statement alone, the other 2 print statements are going to yield the result. That is, first output will be false, 3rd output will be false, 2nd output will be alone true. lower function. Lower function is responsible for converting a given string to n. It will convert the entire given string to lower case. Here h alone is caps. In the third example or the third print statement, you are having all capital letters. Fourth, everything is in small letter. See, it will try to change the output of line number 2 and 3. It is trying to print everything to upper. With respect to lower, it is trying to convert everything to lower. Sorry, I was supposed to say lower. I have run uppercase. So it has converted all the given. It has converted the given string to uppercase here. A replace is an important method. This has to be remembered. It has two parameters. String dot replace. Here I am trying to give a string. King Kumar likes to know about Kenya. Now I want to replace all the capital K with C. How I'm trying to do it? str dot replace K comma C. Wherever I find capital K, that will be what is that, changed to capital C. Here I have taken one more example. You and I work for you. Replace YOU with U. So wherever I find YOU in small letters, that will be replaced by capital U. Let us run this code. See here, wherever I find capital C, it has been, capital K, it has been replaced with capital C. Whereas the small k remains as it is. I have asked to change only the capital K. With respect to the second example, here YOU has been changed to U. Join is a method. See, I am having a, that is str join hello. Whatever character I try to give before join, that will be inserted in my string. Let us check how. Here, hello, each and every character of hello, it is being, you are they have inserted, that is join function, insert the star in between each and every character which is present inside the join, that is the string. Hello means it is H star E star L star L star O. With respect to the list which is given there inside the join, American $, Singapore has been the output. Again, for a tuple I have taken, again American $, Singapore. See, I can join only two strings. When I try to give, for the third example, if I see 123 $, 123. If I try to change this one as an integer, it will throw an error. And this error, we call it as a type error. See here, the split method is a very important method. Whenever I take a string dot split, the method, if I am not giving any parameter, it takes blank space and it returns me a list. List will be my output. Here itself I am trying to mention it. List will be my output. Let me run this code. It has separated I love Python and it is in the form of a list. Square bracket indicates list, simple bracket indicates tuple. Here in the second example, I love Python dot split, they are trying to give a character. See, it excludes the character. I space L will be my first part in the list. Then VE space pyth as a second part and n as the third part. Now split does not take any parameter. Even I can give a empty string and I can check for the output. You are going to obtain the same output, namely it tries to take space by default and it converts the given string to list. See, I have got the same output. With respect to the partition method, the difference between split and partition is partition method gives the result as a tuple, whereas split method gives the result as a list, and hence split method is more important with respect to programming than partition method. Why? Because tuple we cannot manipulate, whereas list we can easily manipulate. Let me run this code. It gives me tuple as a result. It is similar, right? Here also you are having I love Python. Instead of the square bracket, what we have obtained for the previous example, I have obtained a simple bracket because of partition method gives me only tuple as a result. And with respect to the third print statement also, third line print statement also, again it is a tuple in the place of list and the output is same. Is it so? No, the output is not at all same here with respect to this one. There, when I try to split na I space L, that output I have gone. Whichever character I am trying to split, that character will not come there. Whereas this one, you are trying to have O as a separate one other than O, it has given Python. Wherever I find this first one, it is trying to take. Now let us try to check. Yes, that's it. And this one, no. LS strip, R strip, and strip. That is left strip, right strip, and strip. Here, left strip means it is trying to compress the spaces before the particular string. Similarly, R strip compresses the spaces after the word, whereas strip compresses the blank spaces present on either side. Strip, what is that? Compresses space on both the sides. Then moving on to the next function, namely starts with and ends with. I can check. ABCD starts with CD. It will give you true or false. Let us run. It is not starting with ABCD is not starting with AB, so hence the result is false. ABCD ends with the CD and hence the result is true. Moving on to the last two examples or last two functions. One is title function. Title function and another one is title. Now let us check or run this code. String dot title. It changes all the first characters into caps. The title changes all the first character into caps. Whereas the second one, you are trying to check whether the given string is a title or not, and hence it will yield a Boolean value. I think for this output it will be false. Why? Because everything is in small letters. So in order to make the condition as true, I am trying to make the characters, the starting characters alone as capital letter. When I try to run the code, it becomes true. I hope this particular topic is clear. Thank you for the session.